We said we weren't gonna be here for a while. That was a lie. We're gonna do that poker tournament. All right, day 2. Just woke up. We're gonna go to some sushi, all you can eat buffet. Celebrate that win over there. Celebrate my 8x starting stack. Yeah,
let's go.
We'll see what happens there.
10th in chips right now, right?
10th in chips. Cheers. To your final table.
Cheers. Uni's the best part for sure. Cheers.
My dog's name is I got what?
I said wait.
How many? Oh, I'm not even ready. Oh, I need another one.
Do another one right now, mouthful.
6, okay.
Or, sorry, there's 5. There's 7 of us.
7? Gotcha.
Happy birthday to you.
These are the day 2 hands. We're gonna go over 3. There's a lot, but I think these 3 are pretty interesting / matter to my stack. First one, we're looking at 2 red 9s. 25% of the money, let's say 60 big blinds effective, and the average is maybe, I don't know, 40 big blinds. Hijack, Mr. Aggro, he opens. Cutoff calls, he is the biggest chip stack in our table by far. We're on the button with, of course, 9-9. This should be a call, I think. We 3-bet because why not? Hijack almost immediately 4-bets, and cutoff calls folds to us. This 4-bet is like not a min click, a little over min click. Seeing him, and of course he being very aggro, I think anytime he can 4-bet me, he is going to, if GTO says so. So this should be a fold, we call. I think this is all exploitative. I think it's fine. Comes 8-7-3 rainbow. He checks. We bet 20%. Tiny. He calls. Turn is a queen. Check, check. River's another queen. Check, check. He shows ace-5, and we're good. We take that down. That brought us from like 300 to 450, so that was pretty massive. Fast forward close to the money. We're like 16%, I believe. Immediate right. Biggest stack by far. He's been opening 50% of hands. So folds to him on the button. He opens, of course. We're on small blind with the ace of spades. That's important. And the queen of hearts. We just call. I think he's very capable of 4-betting, and I don't want to play too much against him in a big pot. So we just call. Big blind fold. It's the flop comes king, king, 10, 2 spades. So we have an ace is an overcard. A queen, I think, will give us the best hand. A jack is a straight, and we have backdoor spades. So with him raising so much, we lead half pot. He calls. River turn is an 8 of clubs. I think this is perfectly fine. Just continue. In hindsight, I wish I bet bigger on the turn, but we went again with half pot. He calls again, and river is a 6 brick. I think it's time to give up. We give up. He checks as well. He shows 10-6 offsuit. He wins with kings and 10s. That one kind of hurt. We had a lot of outs. Ace, queen, jack, a spade on the river. We bet big. It didn't go our way. We are on the button with 8-8. Use a time chip. End up calling. Again, I don't want to 4-bet, risk a 5-bet, just because he's really good. Low jack folds. The flop comes ace, queen, 7, 2 clubs. We have red 8, so we do not have a club. Check, check, jack of spades. Check, check, 9 of spades. So the clubs doesn't get there. We have 5th pair. We above the 7, but below the 9. We tank for like 20 seconds and bet 1. Yes, and he tank folds, and we just slam down the 8. Shout out to Harrison. Thanks for recording that. Immediately after money bubble popped, and here we are, dinner break. Yo, what up, dude?
All right, how we feeling?
Dinner break just ended. We have a lot of hands to talk about. We'll go upstairs.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, insane. In the money, 505K, average is 300. Off to a great start.
Headbutt.
Headbutt. So those 3 hands you saw, those are probably the only interesting hands before dinner break. The 9-9 brought us up to 500, and besides that, we were stagnant the whole way. Up and down a little bit, but not by too much. And now we're below average. We were chip leading our table by far, but with no momentum going, we are kind of just in the middle of the pack. Fast forward to about 9 p.m. Blinds are 5K, 10K, 10K, and we have about 500K in our stack. We open King 10 off in the hijack. Cutoff calls, big blind calls. We see a flop of Queen 9-3 rainbow. Gut shot here, no reason not to see bet, and the cutoff calls, big blind folds. Turn is a 6, there's no flush draw. I think checking here is totally okay because he called with the big blind left 2x, so pretty sure he has at least something. But he checks behind as well, and the river comes in ace. So we're sitting with king high, and I think that's just a mandatory bluff spot. So we bet 80%, and he tank folds, so we got that one through. Beautiful. We missed a lot, but we got it through. For this next hand, we've been folding for about an hour and a half, so our stack has dropped down to 400K. We open the cutoff with king 10 off. Big blind calls, so heads up to a flop of 10-5-6. He checks. We have top pair, no reason not to c-bet, so we bet 1/3, and he check raises us small, I think about 3x, so pretty standard, I would say, for him to do that. And I think this is a good spot to just realize our equity. If he has a pair plus backdoor flush or a worse 10, he's probably going to call off the 10, fold the other small equity hands. So we just technically go all in, and he snap folds. So we're pretty happy about that hand. Alright, we just 3-bet this. We had, I think it was 10-5-6. I don't know. Rainbow? For the last hand of the night, we have 30 big blinds in the big blind with ace of diamonds, 5 of hearts. Cutoff opens, he has average chip stack, and folds to us. Calling is okay. I think now in the money, we want to put pressure, and ace-5 off is the perfect hand to do this with. So we re-raise and cutoff calls. Flop comes jack 8-3 all clubs, and we don't have a club. For some reason, we bet when I know we should check, but whatever. We bet, I think just that the T got to us, and he raises, so we just snap fold, and after that, we lose a blind v blind hand, so now we have 12 big blinds, so not a lot. We found Queen 10 suited in middle position, chipped that in, luckily got no fold, no calls. But we are now heading into day 3 with 9 big blinds. Pretty good day. Maybe we'll make a 3rd vlog. Final table. Good luck us. Headbutt.